Pretty much everything was working. I tried to come in and attack the zone, and my changeup was good, my fastball was good, and that's really kind of the two pitches I used the most tonight were the changeup and fastball, and they were both doing good. Just had a lot of ground balls. Our defense really played well behind me, so it was just pretty much everything was working. But I would say my changeup and fastball.
Do you feel like you're kind of snake bitten against South Carolina? Because last year you pitched well going into the sixth inning, and I think 3 errors in that inning had led to a big inning for them, allowed them to win the game. You feel a little snake bitten when you play these guys as well as you pitch against them?
I guess you could say snake bitten, but it's baseball. Stuff like that happens all the time. Kind of like I said last week, I'm going to go out and give up 5 or 6 runs in a start, and we're going to come back and win, and my defense is going to make a ton of plays behind me. So, that's just kind of how the game is.
How much was your arm hanging in the eighth when you're at 101 pitches?
Actually, I think I had so much adrenaline, I didn't really, I don't feel it. I'll feel it in the morning.
What was going through your head, the dropped fly ball on right field?
The biggest thing for me was to come back and get the next hitter. We couldn't let, one error turn into, 5 or 6 runs, and that's kind of what happened to me last year. And so I really tried to avoid that this year. I wanted to come out and make sure I got the next hitter and limit any damage.
Chris, what did it feel like to get back out at the plate?
It felt really good. All this week I've been preparing for this moment, and like Coach Lee says, I talked to him after practice and told him I want to let him know that I was ready for any opportunity that I could have, and getting that opportunity was great, and it felt good to be back on the field.
Do you feel like you're close to being able to catch 9 innings and hit, a full game?
I feel like I'm ready, and ultimately it's up to Coach Lee, his evaluation, what he thinks, and yeah.
Charlie, it looks like when you get in pressure situations this year, you're being more aggressive against some of those big hitters. What has been your mindset changed since last year? Is it just more confidence, or what is it?
I think the biggest thing is a lot of times, I try to put the pressure on the hitter, and I try to make them beat me. I'm not going to let them, pick around and, then get 2-0 behind in the count. So I really try to make sure I attack and put all the pressure on the hitter, and, it's just been a world of difference for me.
It seems like the last couple starts you've worked a lot off your changeup into the fastball. It may just be my perception, but is that sort of a concerted effort you made to work that way?
I wouldn't say it's like an effort I made. That's kind of just what we see from the scouting report and film, and so I think that's the biggest thing, especially when they have right-handed hitters, and so I think that's the big thing is just kind of throwing the changeup, but you got to be able to come back with a fastball, or else the changeup's going to be useless.
Do you feel like you're better working backwards like that? Do you enjoy it more, or do you like working off your fastball?
I really don't have any. I could care less either way. I like getting people out, so whatever I'm doing to do that, I'm happy with.
Saw Clay Schmidt in the dugout before the game. What was it like to have him back supporting you guys against his brother tonight?
It was nice. I talked to Clay for a long time before the game, and it was just good to see him. Glad to see he's doing well, and it was big that he was over in our dugout and cheering us on, not over on the other side with his brother. So.
Anything else?